Have you ever been in a situation where a girl locks eyes with you? Heart racing, palms sweating, and you are thinking, what do I do now? Well, there are a few things you should never do when this happens, or you will land yourself in the wrong place. When a girl stares at you, it is a fantastic chance to shoot your shot. But many men ruin it for themselves because they either feel overwhelmed or, should I say, overconfident. You have been there, I have been there. The pressure is on, and you are tempted to make a rookie mistake. Not anymore. Today, I am going to break down exactly what you should avoid doing and what you should do instead to make the most of that moment. Let's get started. Okay, so the first mistake to avoid is don't assume she is attracted. Just because a girl is staring at you doesn't mean she is automatically into you. Jumping to conclusions is a major mistake that can lead to awkward situations or even heartbreak. A lingering gaze can mean a lot of things. It could be curiosity. Maybe you just caught her eye for some reason. We all find certain people intriguing, right? But it doesn't always mean attraction. Sometimes you can remind her of someone she knows, or maybe you are wearing something unusual. Heck, she could be staring because you're doing something distracting or annoying. It is not always about attraction. Remember, attraction and interest are complex. They are not always expressed through a simple stare. You've got to read the situation, understand the context, and look at other nonverbal cues before making any assumptions. So, before you start planning your future together based on a single glance, take a step back. Look at the circumstances, her body language, and the environment. It is not about being pessimistic, but about being realistic and respectful of her intentions. Secondly, don't stare back instantly and intensely. It is a natural reaction to want to meet her gaze, but there is a fine line between showing interest and looking like a creep. Imagine if someone looks at you like they are trying to burn a hole through your head. Uncomfortable, right? That is exactly what you want to avoid. An intense stare can make her feel like she is under a microscope. She doesn't like that. Nobody likes that. Make eye contact, but with a balance. A little give and take will be just fine. Your eyes meet, then they drift away, then they meet again. It is a subtle back and forth. You want to show that you are interested, but not obsessively. So how do you strike that balance? Keep your gaze friendly and relaxed. Show that you have noticed and that you are present, but let your eyes wander naturally. This way, you are showing interest without making her feel uncomfortable. Eye contact is a powerful trick. When done right, it can build connections and trust, and even spark some romance. But you have got to use it wisely. And the third thing is, don't shy away. Look, I get it. You have been putting this girl on a pedestal, so much so that just the thought of her gazing at you makes you want to hide. So what happens when she looks at you? You instantly look away and try to act like you weren't staring at her. Big mistake, my friend. All you did was scream to her that you are a shy and insecure little boy. And guess what? Any bit of interest she might have had is now out the window. Whatever chance you had, you just blew it. So here's the deal. Don't shy away. When she looks at you, hold that gaze for a moment. Show her you're confident and unafraid. Looking away too quickly just makes you look nervous and unsure of yourself. She's not going to be interested in someone who can't even hold eye contact. Be cool, stay calm, and let her know through your eyes that you're confident and worth her attention. That's how you turn things in your favor. Okay, so that's the stuff that you do not do. Now, let's find out, what are the things that you should be doing instead? First of all, always be ready. I know what you were thinking. Is it guaranteed that a girl will stare at me today? Well, you never know for sure, but when you are out in public, the chances are pretty good. So, you better be ready. Whether a girl stares at you accidentally or intentionally, you need to be looking like a prime, organic, USDA certified piece of steak, a whole snack. You never want to be caught looking like a bum or dirty. Always be on point. When she looks your way, you want to make her do a double take. Most guys out there aren't well-groomed or hygienic. Look around. A lot of them look like they live in a dumpster. When you stand out by looking sharp and clean, she is not just going to look once, she is going to look twice. That is the level of readiness you need. Make sure you are always at your best, so when that gaze comes your way, you are ready to impress. The next one is to adjust your body language correctly. You want to make sure your body language is open and inviting. It should signal that you are ready for the non-verbal communication going on. Don't block yourself off or create barriers between you and her. First off, turn your body towards her. This shows you are interested and makes it easier to lock your eyes again. You want to be approachable, not closed off. Next, open up your body. Loosen up those facial muscles. Don't look all tense or angry, and definitely don't cross your arms. Instead, keep your arms to your sides. Hold a drink or keep them in front of you. This way, she knows you are interested, and your open body language invites more interaction. Doing so will set the stage for some serious chemistry. She will feel that you are into the conversation, and it is going to keep that sexual tension alive. So keep it open, keep it relaxed, and let your body do some of the talking. The third thing you should do is throw away hesitation. Overthinking and hesitation are easy traps to fall into, but they are not helpful at all. Overthinking makes you seem nervous and unsure of yourself. Have you ever caught yourself overanalyzing everything to the point where you just feel paralyzed? Yeah, we have all been there. Hesitation can kill the moment. It makes her think you are not interested and she will move on. Women are way better at reading body language than we are. If she is giving you the signals and you don't make a move, it feels like pure rejection to her. And honestly, the longer you wait, the less likely you are to actually make a move. We get in our own heads and psych ourselves out. So, what do you do instead? Take a deep breath and approach her confidently. Start with a simple, genuine compliment or a light conversation starter. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. A simple approach is the best. Next up, you need to lock eyes with her. As mentioned earlier, don't make the amateur mistake that 99% of guys do by immediately looking away because you are shy. Instead, show some interest and confidence by holding her gaze for 2 to 3 seconds. Then, flash her a smile, a nice grin, and look away. This move lets her know you noticed her, you think she is cute, but you are not some little boy who is gonna drool over her. You are too busy and grown for that. And trust me, that is going to drive her wild. She will know you are interested without you acting desperate. Now she sees you are not trying to act too cool or indifferent. She knows she is dealing with a confident man, a man with options. And that is what's really going to intrigue her. So remember, lock eyes, smile, and show her you are confident and naturally interested. That is how you get her attention, and keep it. All right, guys, listen up. The next thing to do is be naturally confident. When it comes to flirting, confidence is key, but it has got to be natural. Don't overdo it with exaggerated gestures or by pretending to be someone you are not. Keep your body posture relaxed and your movements calm. This shows you are secure and makes the interaction feel more genuine. Remember, authenticity is incredibly attractive. It can help you build a solid, lasting connection. Instead of trying to impress her with a fake persona, focus on being present and being yourself. This not only takes the pressure off trying to maintain an image, but also makes her feel more comfortable and drawn to your true essence. People can tell when you are being genuine, and that is what sparks real interest. Show your authentic self and let your natural confidence shine through. Let's say you notice a girl glancing over at you. Instead of getting all worked up or trying to put on a show, stay calm and keep your posture relaxed. Sit up straight, but not stiff. Relax your shoulders and take a deep breath. When you catch her looking at you, hold her gaze for a moment. Smile warmly and naturally. This shows you are confident and approachable. After making eye contact and smiling, you can start a conversation without being overbearing. Say something like, "Hey, I noticed you from over there and wanted to say you have a great smile. Mind if I join you?" This opens the door for a casual and genuine conversation. The next tip is to read her body language. It is not just about her eyes. Sure, you notice she is staring at you, but what about the subtle cues she is giving off? If she is interested, there will be other signs too. First, pay attention to her stance. Is she facing you? If her body is angled towards you, that is a good sign she is interested. Next, take a look at her hands. What is she doing with them? If she is playing with her hair, touching her neck, or fiddling with a piece of jewelry, these are signs of nervousness and attraction. Observe her overall demeanor. Is she leaning in towards you when she talks? Is she mirroring your actions, like picking up her drink when you do? Mirroring is a subconscious way people show they are engaged and interested in the interaction. Also, look for open gestures, like uncrossed arms and legs, which suggest she is comfortable and open to you. Nonverbal communication is insanely powerful. Mastering it can make you incredibly attractive and help you create a deeper connection, which is exactly what you want. Now, the final step is to approach her respectfully. A lot of men are great at nonverbal communication. They feel confident with eye contact and body language, but when it comes to actually making a move, they freeze. You have to break that voice barrier. You have already done enough nonverbal flirting. Now it's time to be a man and lead. Don't overthink it. Just go up to her and say hi. Remember, she has already done some of the heavy lifting by making that initial eye contact. She has shown interest. Now it is your turn to finish the last 10%. You don't need a corny pickup line or some elaborate conversation starter. She is already interested. That is what this is all about. Keep it simple and genuine. Say something like, "Hey, I noticed you from across the room and thought I would come over to say hi." It is straightforward and honest, and it shows confidence. She has already given you a green light by looking your way. All you have to do is walk over and introduce yourself. Okay, now you know exactly what to do and what not to do when you catch a girl looking your way. So get yourself out there, turn this knowledge into action, and you'll see how it completely changes your dating life. If you found this video interesting, I would appreciate you showing support by hitting that like button below. Feel free to leave any questions or thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.